I bought my dog nail clippers with the LED light, so because she has like black nails, so you have to like be able to see
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bloodline or whatever. But terrible. She doesn't let me do it yet. And then a paw trimmer, so like the hair in between her paws and stuff like that.
I
So
need that.
I've gotten the back paws after she kicked me a million times while doing it. I can't get it's like impossible right now to get her front paws by herself, like with just me. Um,
Yeah.
but I don't want to like traumatize her with it either. So I'm like slowly trying to get it. And anytime she hears it, it's like a low buzz too. Anytime she hears it, she's like, and then she gets up and she walks away. And I'm like, no, come back. I was like, I just want to love you. Like, I just want your paws to feel
Just
better.
boil some chicken and keep feeding her while it's on.
I don't know because we tried that with not chicken specifically, but we tried the peanut butter in like a bath, right? Like giving her peanut
Mm-hmm.
butter while she's like giving a bath, but that doesn't work either. She still freaking hates baths. Oh no, she's just
Cora
a
doesn't mind it.
stubborn
She's
dog.
good. She'll walk in when I tell her that it's shower time. But I know she won't let me trim her nails or her paws, so I have to go take her to PetSmart to do the paw trimming every so
Yeah, see,
often.
I would do that, but my dog also hates other people, which is my fault at
Uh,
the same time. So it's like I'm just gonna have to do it. And then Shauna wanted to buy one of those things that kind of like holds them in the air. I was like, I don't,
mm-hmm.
and I was like, I think she's gonna freak out if she's in the air more. Like, I don't know. Like, so we just quietly. I think I've trimmed one of her nails, and she looked at me as if like I just yanked her whole nail out of her paw. Like
They're
she was
so
so
dramatic for
terrified.
no
Yeah,
reason.
literally nothing. And I was like, you didn't even feel that. The most you felt was like it clipping off with your nail is so long that I still have more to clip. Like,
Yeah.
freaking crazy. Welcome to Two Guys Unfiltered, a podcast where we let LGBTQ people like you share your story, the funny ones, the hard ones, and everything in between. I'm Juju.
And I'm August, so whether you're part of the community or just here to listen, we're glad you're here. Our guest today is Angel. He shared the hardships that comes with being a closeted trans dude and how it has affected his mental health. So we want to know from you guys, what are some ways you can support someone that has not medically transitioned for whatever reason? Leave your answers in the comments so we can have a little discussion about it. Also, we are doing a giveaway once we reach 100 subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get into it. Are we ready?
No, but
No, but we are. Okay.
okay, yeah.
All right. So, Angel, if you can you give us an introduction of who you are?
I'm Angel. I'm 31. I'm from Texas. I guess that's it on that. I don't
Do
know
you
what
have
else
any
to add on
hobbies?
to that. I like to play games. I read a lot. I like to build Legos. Anything to keep my hands busy.
And then, I know you're not out yet. So, can you give us a little story of how you realized you were trans?
Okay, so I'm not out to everybody. Just select people. But when I was little, I knew something was off. I just like a lot of us, it doesn't click right away. So being religious and everything was kind of put on a back burner. Um, Puberty came along, and I was just like, something ain't right, but it's probably just me. Again, set it off to the side. And at 18, it was just kind of like, I need to look up what's going on and figured it out.
Was there any like
Tumblr helped a lot.
childhood, yeah,
Yeah.
Tumblr, Reddit? Were
Yeah.
there any like
Right. Yeah.
childhood memories that kind of stand out to you?
Mm, So, you know how kids play pretend house and all that?
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
would always avoid being, I guess, the mom or the sister or the aunt. I was either an
Me
animal
too.
or the dad or the brother or something, just anything to
Yeah.
not be a girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the time. That's
I
crazy.
vividly remember that in preschool. I'm like, I'll be the dad, like real quick.
Yeah, yeah. I thought being a cop was the manliest thing anyone could do. So I remember vividly in pre-K, I was always a cop. I was always running to the little play box and grabbing the cop outfit. I was just like, I'm a police officer.
That's
I
funny.
remember that. Yeah.
Amazing.
And who are you out to in your family or friends?
So my friends, you guys, I have a couple of friends out of state. I have a few friends here in the States, and then my partner, my sisters. I think that's it. I don't really talk to the rest of my family very often, so
Okay.
there's no point in telling them.
And how was the people who you did tell? How was their reaction to you coming out?
Well, my friends are they're pretty chill about it. They're like, okay, gave them my name, and they're like, easy peasy. My partner, I told her before we started dating. So she was like, okay. And then we started dating and she kind of just rolled with it. As far as I know, my sisters are okay with it. I did tell my mom and she kind of just didn't acknowledge it. And she won't acknowledge it, and I'm aware of that.
Yeah, you're like, there's no point
Yeah.
in arguing with you about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not gonna bother at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's frustrating. I'm sorry.
No, it is what it is. She's Mexican. It's how Mexican
Gendered
parents are.
language.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, and you know how they are. They expect you to be a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So when you jump off the rails, they're like, "Hello."
No, for
Right.
sure. My wife and I have been dealing with that a little bit because we were like, what if we just never told her dad that I was trans? Like we just automatically introduced me as a dude. Like how different would it be? But then she was like, but then I wouldn't want to hide who you are from my family. So
Oh
it's like
yeah.
it's a difficult conversation because he's still like we're married already, but he still is like very iffy on our relationship on me. But I'm like, bro, like your daughter's happy. Like that's all that matters.
That's
And
all
you're
that
married
should
at this
matter,
point.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
married. Like what's gonna happen?
Yeah, that's crazy. I
Yeah.
agree completely.
Yeah. My girlfriend's family doesn't know, so they already don't like
Okay.
me. So, yeah.
Oof. Yeah. It's even
Yeah.
hard. Makes it even harder. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes it difficult to have a relationship with them.
Yeah. I bet.
And what would you say is the biggest barrier to fully coming out and like medically transitioning, if that's something you want?
I thought about this question a lot. Religion and family do play a lot into it. I'm not per se religious anymore, but that fear sits in the back, I don't know if that makes sense. It's like it's a little voice in the back of my head that's like, is this what you should be doing? And the other part is the family thing. Like growing up Catholic and Mexican, they kind of drill into you family. It's
Mhm.
family this, family that. You can't put yourself first. So that's kind of it's hard to tear from that.
Definitely. I grew up the same way. So
Yeah. It's real hard to deviate
from that, yeah.
because they make you feel like they make you feel bad about it too. So
They love to victim blame in Hispanic households, if y'all don't know.
they do that they do. They find
Yeah.
a way to make it about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You could be dying from car accident and they're like, "What about me?"
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's hard. Yeah.
It's funny. Unrelated story. But one time my dad was cutting wood outside in like the front yard. My mom's Hispanic, my dad's white. And he cut himself with a skill saw like through his calf. And the medics came on scene and they're like, "Oh, we need your ID." So my dad was like, "Hey, mom," like my mom's name, "can you go get my wallet?" She says, "No, you get it. You left it up there." Mind you, this man has his whole calf cut in half, basically.
Damn. No,
That's
that sounds
and
accurate.
it was not a joke either. Like she was so like blatantly was like, no, you get it. You left it upstairs. That's your fault.
Damn.
that's the level of pettiness I want. That's
No,
crazy.
you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
But that's
No,
like
I
it
tell my
sounds
wife
in
all
the
the time.
sense in the sense of like knowing that obviously he's okay, right? But like that's what makes it so funny is like because why? Like that was you know what I mean? Like life, death. Like no,
out of all
no,
things to
you do it.
say.
Yeah.
It's funny. Oh. And then in a perfect world, what would be your ideal coming out story?
That wouldn't have to.
Mm.
That it would just,
Yeah.
I just show up and be like, hey, name's Angel. That's it. For them to just be like,
Yeah.
okay, it's cool.
For sure.
That's it.
And how would you say not medically transitioning and not being able to be authentically yourself to everyone around you has affected your mental health?
Well, it's pretty hard because, you guys understand, just, it's like shutting yourself in. I've grown a lot of anxiety out of it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
can't do anything anymore, really. It's just having people just say the name that I'm known for, and it's just, I hate hearing it. I hate seeing people and they're like, "Oh, mija, how are you?" And it's just like, I can't do it. I'd rather be at home where I don't have to hide.
And you have to deal with like the name and pronouns and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like at work. Oh man, sometimes I suck it in and I'm just like, it's fine. I'm basically just, I don't know how to explain it. I just shut myself down. And other times it
Dissociate.
is, yeah, yeah. And other times I just, the anxiety just gets me and I'm like, I can't do this today. I end up coming off as rude and unprofessional.
And
Yeah.
so what do you do to kind of cope with that or like to help your mental health? What's the word? Self-care. There we go.
No, yeah. I play a lot of games and I read a lot of books. Just anything to keep me, I guess, out of my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot of that.
Since you haven't like medically transitioned, so what are different ways you do to like express your gender and feel masculine?
The way I dress, just t-shirt, jeans. I love the wintertime because I can wear a hoodie. So,
Mhm.
it helps with the binding. I keep my hair short. That's really it. I guess I can say I don't try. So it kind of helps. You know how cis guys tend to not try?
Yeah.
Kind of falls
And
into
then it
that.
ends up
Yeah.
working out for them.
It works.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah. It works
They
for them.
literally
I
just
gotta
roll out of
try.
bed and they're fine.
Yeah, I gotta try to look like I don't try. Yeah.
So is there a difference? And so if you're presenting in your day-to-day life going to work and you're presenting as just like a masculine female to like, work and stuff like that and everybody else, do you think that there's any or is there any negatives that you that affect you in that way, or do you think it would be worse as if they knew that like you're a trans man, this is who you are?
Okay, so where I live is very conservative, like
Mhm.
very conservative. And the people I work for are also super conservative. So right now I'm presenting, I guess, at work as a masked lesbian, and they already say a lot of homophobic stuff around me. Granted, they say a lot of transphobic stuff too. I honestly feel a little safer letting them think I'm a lesbian than I would if I were a trans man. Just because of the way they're comfortable talking the way they do in front of me now.
Right.
I'd genuinely be a little bit afraid.
Like they already feel brave enough to say all the things they do now,
Yeah.
perceiving you
Yeah.
as a lesbian, then coming to say that, hey, I'm a trans man. It's like, Oh, so we can keep battering you with all these things
Yeah,
and all these opinions.
yeah. It's
That's frustrating.
no, yeah, it's a tough shit, but bills got to get paid.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Texas is a rough state to be in right now, so you know.
Do you have plans of leaving soon, or is that still something you're working towards?
I'm working towards it. It's the
Mm.
fear of going out of state because the rest of my family lives in Mexico. So being
Okay.
in Texas, it's real easy for me just to go over there as opposed to leaving to
Right.
a northern state, having to fly down and then cross, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
It's an issue on its own.
Yeah, and then I feel like the only other state that would be feasible is California, but then that's too expensive, especially coming
Yeah.
from Texas to
Yeah.
California. Yeah.
Nah. Because it would be nice to move to a blue state, but just traveling it's hard. It's hard already, but you know.
It would make it even more hard.
Breaking news!
So, some bad news out of Texas. A controversial policy by the Department of Public Safety has quietly created a list of transgender people who tried to change their gender marker on their driver's license. Even though the state has largely stopped allowing these changes, from August 2024 through August 2025, DPS compiled information including names and license numbers on at least 110 individuals who requested gender marker updates and shared it internally via a special email account. This practice stems from a directive that staff forward any such requests with the subject line sex change court order. Even though Texas now refuses most gender marker changes unless they're correcting errors, the state hasn't publicly explained why it's collecting this data or what it plans to do with it, raising serious privacy and surveillance concerns among advocates. Critics fear the list can be used to target the trans community or craft anti-trans policies, especially as legal rights around gender markers are being rolled back.
In some positive news, British Ice Skating, BIS, which regulates official ice skating competitions in the United Kingdom, has announced same-sex pairs are now eligible to compete in couple competitions, starting in March 2026. Not only does this allow for more diverse representation, but may reduce the barrier to entry for some trans or non-binary participants. This makes the UK the third country to allow same-sex dancing couples to compete in championships.
So, in some more positive news, this week, a group of transgender Latino women, most in their 40s and 50s, recently got to do something they missed out on while growing up. They finally had their quinceañera, which is a huge coming of age celebration in many Latino cultures. And for these women, it wasn't something that they could safely experience when they were teenagers. But years later, with the support of their community, they decided, why not now? They wore dresses, danced, laughed, took photos, all of it. What really stood out is how joyful and freeing it was for them. It wasn't about pretending to be young again. It was about honoring who they've always been and celebrating that openly.
If you want to read more into these stories, the links to the articles will be in the description below.
And what advice would you give to people that are maybe in the same situation as you, where the environment around them isn't safe to come out?
It's not really much good advice to give out on that. Just if you're able to, I mean, come out, like, don't hide. But if you can't, because it's not safe, then play it safe. Don't
Mhm.
tell people who you know shouldn't know, because some places just aren't safe. Find a good support group
And yeah, online or in person.
online, yeah, if
Mhm.
possible. It's hard. It's hard finding people to support you in areas like this because everything's kind of spread out. It's if you're able to leave, leave. Don't stay.
That's frustrating that that's the safest option is just leaving, your hometown where you grew up. But then a lot of people have like very connected ties to like where they grew up, where they live. So like
Yeah,
having to do that isn't an easy task to do. So
it's not like I I used to really like where I was from. Small town. It was one of those towns where everybody knows you. So,
mm,
but now that because of the oil, this whole area has just become really dangerous. because people are
Mm.
coming and going at such a fast pace that if something happens to you, there's no way of finding out who it was. Yeah, and then there's a city close by right now. It's one of those places where you can get charged for just being transgender. You can't go into the bathrooms.
Wow.
Yeah, you get fined a good penny
How are
too.
they regulating that?
It's more
Do
of
you know?
it's if someone complains, but it's only in
Okay.
a government building.
Right.
So like if I go to the social security office and someone's like, "Oh, I think that woman going into the women's restroom is a man," they'll pull you aside and question you. And if
Okay.
you're not presenting as that said gender, they're gonna fine you.
I see.
Yeah, the
That's fucking
restaurants and
crazy.
other locations are that it's at their, I guess, discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
So you can go
crazy.
to like, let's say McDonald's, be okay using like the gender that you align with, but then like
Yeah.
you go to a mom and pop shop and then you have to use the bathroom that your biological sex is.
Yeah, and even the representation is really hard. Like me being presenting as mask, I do get looks going into the women's restroom, and it's like, bro, y'all want me in here? I don't know what to
Right.
tell you. Yeah,
That's what I never understand. Well, I mean, it's like what's his face? Caleb said like they just don't want us out in public. That's the point of these bathroom bills. But it's like, because I remember when I was like early in my transition and I was like on like the rough stages of like passing, but not yet passing to some people. And I remember being in the restroom and the little girl goes, "Mom, why is there a boy in the restroom?" And I was like, okay, there's my hint to now
Yeah.
switch restrooms.
Yeah, there's your time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like I felt so bad for that little girl to like think that I was a boy in the men's restroom, but it's like that's what people want. Like
Right.
y'all want me to be in the women's restroom. Y'all want Juju in the women's restroom. Like make it make sense.
Oh yeah, it's there are two places when I go to that city that I know I can go to the restroom. That's at a Starbucks because they have gender neutral bathrooms,
Right.
and at there's a few grocery stores in that city that have family restrooms, just a single
okay.
stall, and I use those.
So you kind of have to like plan your route to like the
Yeah.
safe spaces. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
which can be
When all we wanna do
inconvenient
is just go
sometimes, you
pee.
know, because
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
What community or spaces make you feel more like yourself or supported?
The gaming community, honestly, as long as you can game, they don't care. They do not care.
I can't remember
My
if you were or not. Were you out to the people that we would play Minecraft with?
no.
Okay.
They actually think I'm cis, and I just leave it at that.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
how did you meet them? Just online?
Okay, so I started playing Minecraft a year before the pandemic, and
For the
I
first
was
time?
on. Yeah, yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to do boy stuff. So one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. So I went on Facebook and found a Minecraft community, and I was like, someone showed me the ropes, and this unrelated dude, he's not even in the group. He's like, I'll show you. I was like, I bet. Started playing with him, and he's like, bro, I'm gonna put you in a realm with me, and I was like, okay. His friends joined, and out of the group, me and Happy got along really well. We left that group and we started our own, and then he brought on Hayes, and we just we do the 2-week run every so often together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 2-week itch, and then you're like, all right, I'm over it.
Yeah, well,
and
they
then you go
get the
2
2-week
months.
itch, and I play
Okay.
consistently. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it was Facebook. A lot of
Let's get
skate
back to
too,
the
so
scheduled program. I'm just joking.
what other questions
This
you
is
got, Juju?
the scheduled program. It's the Angel program,
August.
okay?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's the Minecraft program.
Fucking love Minecraft, bro. It's an addiction. I'm sorry.
It is. I so I work with kids, and all of them come in with like a Minecraft lunchbox or like a Minecraft shirt, Minecraft shoes, Minecraft backpack, and I'm like, oh, how I wish I could beat you guys right now. Like I get so much gender envy from them. I'm like, I wish I was like a little Minecraft boy when I was younger. Like,
Bro,
so
yes.
jealous of them all the time.
So I have a
What's
friend
stopping you
who's
now?
currently got what?
I said, what's stopping you now? You have adult money.
Cause I'm fucking 25. I can't go around
Yeah, dude,
wearing a
it's
Minecraft
it's
shirt and
Well,
having
yeah,
a
it's
Minecraft lunch bag.
yeah. Did you not see that TikTok of that teacher that wore a creeper jacket and now they call her Miss Creeper?
Oh no.
Can't wear that shit as an
That
adult, bro.
sucks.
Yeah,
No. They be
yeah.
bullying you for that shit when you're an adult. Kids are ruthless. Even
Dude,
though
they
I work
are,
with
man.
toddlers, they can be ruthless.
No filter. None.
Yeah.
Like right now I have a friend who has 2 teenage boys. Just seeing what they get to do, I'm like, man, forget y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
But the
There's
best
a little
part
envy there.
with working with kids is like when it comes to potty training them, and I'm like, look, we can pee standing up, like it's so much fun, you try it. And I'm like, they're like modeling how to pee standing up as if I've ever done it in my life. Like, but they see me as a dude, like they see me as who I am, so it's like the coolest fucking thing. I'm like, yeah,
That's
I
how I
can be
taught
that fucking
yeah.
male role model for you.
That's how I taught my ex's little boy how to use the restroom. 3 years old and he was still using a diaper. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't doing this.
Yeah, you're too old for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I showed him how to pee standing up, and then how did you do it? And I'm like, he's not dumb. I mean,
Right.
right.
yeah.
What hopes do you have for the future for yourself and for the LGBTQ community?
For the LGBT community, for us to stop fighting amongst ourselves. We're already
Mhm.
a minority. We don't need to be separating into more groups and hating on each other.
Right.
100%.
And how about for yourself?
I'm just taking it one day at a time, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not much there.
That's fair.
I'm trying.
That's
I
all we
really
can
am.
do.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a wrap on today's episode of Two Guys Unfiltered. A huge thank you to Angel for sharing his story. If today's episode resonated with you or reminded of your own, we would love to hear from you. Click the link in the description below if you're interested in being our next guest.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone who needs it. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye.